Hi, everyone. I'm Peggy Ramito, and I'm here just to offer you another opportunity to slow down. I know I've been trying to do that. That's the message that I've been getting, and just want to share those messages with you guys as well. So, this one's a little bit longer than the last one, I think by design to get us to really like drop in and go in. So, I'm going to go into a meditation here. And if you can, slow down, close your eyes, let go of any excitement or anticipation or anxiety that you might have in what may be calling you in the present moment. And bring all your energy into the heart, into that middle of your chest, and just relax. And close your eyes and follow along. Are you still pretending? Are you still pretending to not know that you need to be still to move forward? Are you still pretending that you don't know that the world is not watching you? They don't care whether you move forward or not. But the world is in need of stillness so people can hear the weeping, the suffering, and stop. Not to blame, not to rescue, but to allow those who are in pain to be heard, to be held, to be loved. And those who have resources can share with those that don't, friend and neighbor, old and new, related, not related. You are all now becoming equals. And for some of you, that is uncomfortable. For some of you, that will be liberating and exciting. But for most of you, you'll try to continue as you always have, and that will continue to give you what it has always given you: enemies, competition, depletion, sadness, and suffering. And for those of you willing to stop, it will be uncomfortable. You will want to run, hide, reject, clean out, undo, hibernate, eat, and escalate until you cannot hide anymore. I mean, why would you want to hide? Do you know who you are at your core? You are phenomenal. You are a self-expressed magical being that possesses both the law of gravity as well as the laws of creation. We are you, the part of yourself that is part of the whole. God exists in one and in all and in the whole. He, she, it, whatever name you shall use, doesn't matter, as your existence has always been and will always be. But the way in which you now inhabit your bodies and earth must change for life to continue. How can you help? Slow down. Do not race anywhere. In slowing down, the answers will find you, for all of you, not just some of you. You'll have plenty of resources and money, trade, friendships, and homes to enjoy. But your heart needs this upgrade, this awakening to your strength. It's time for you to get to know yourself. Is it not true that you can still be afraid, or have bouts of depression, anxiety, or allowed misguided fear to guide you? Why do you think that is? It's from the part of yourself that is desperate to be heard, not by the masses, but by you, the part of you that wants to get it right, that wants to be loved and love. The unseen wounds are loud and unforgiving. But when you're willing to slow down, you allow your past and your future to collapse and to become one with you. The part of you that knows exactly what to do in every given moment. It doesn't matter how you got yourself here. What matters is what you do while you're here now. Are you going to waste this time? Are you going to wait for someone else to tell you what to do for yourself? Who would know better than you what you need? Who knows your resources or lack thereof better than you? No one, at least not in the physical. No one knows better than you and all that guides you. I am not interested in creating anxiety or fear in you, only to ask you to slow down long enough to remember that you already know. You already know what love feels like and how to both give and receive it. So, why then do you harbor pain, uncertainty, or fear of not having enough? Would love ever allow you to be alone? No. The only part of you that can feel alone is the part of you that doesn't trust, that lives in lack and fear. And if you ask for a way out of this lack and fear, then you can know yourself. The part of you that co creates with God, the part of you that knows angels exist, aliens exist, fear exists, loneliness exists, but they are all again contrived of the same being, that of love. Love permeates all things great and small. It doesn't ask permission, it just exists. Before you knew that you are who you are today, you were only love. And when you leave this world, your ideas will evaporate of what this world is or was, and you'll only exist as love again. This isn't meant to frighten you or diminish your existence. It's only to let you know that you are far greater than you allow yourself to be. The state of being on earth at this time is filled with a multitude of confusion, mistrust, fear, joy, happiness, harmony, lust, predictability, uncertainty, anxiety, terror, and loneliness. Would you like this world to be condensed with more staying power? Would you like to remain here conflict free? Then, if you choose to be here informed and free, then you must allow yourself to wake up to the aspect that something is wrong. Wrong with the way in which things are taught, assembled, progressed, and controlled to the point that you don't know yourself. For some of you, this feels like conflict. For others, you may feel confusion, and others may feel anger. But at least you feel. For those of you that feel nothing, this is where the real turmoil lives. For you are isolated from your own knowledge. You have trained yourself to believe that your mind is the most powerful thing that you possess. And I am sorry to say that you are almost correct. Your mind is indeed more powerful than you could ever imagine, but your mind does not know how to feel. It only does as it's told by its creator, the part of yourself that actually feels. And when it feels pain, it moves to create something to stop the pain. And when it feels fear, it moves to create something to stop the fear. So your mind is helpful in moving away from things that could potentially bring you harm. But it is your mind that is telling you these things that are harmful to you. So it stands in the way of your success at being one with yourself and one with your creator, or God, or higher self if you choose. Whatever language you use to separate yourself from the best part of yourself is still separation. When you evaporate into the ethers of love, there is no thinking that occurs, and thus your thinking mind is no longer needed for you to create. It no longer separates you from fear or anxiety because nothing is telling you that you are afraid or anxious. You're only being. How do you get closer to this aspect of yourself? And why now? It is wise to ask this question because you need to make the leap from where you are to where you exist. If you could welcome the idea that you are in every human, that your energy, compassion, feelings, both loathing and love, exist in the person who you've just moved 6 feet away from, is just like you. Then it stands that you already have the virus, or you already don't have this virus that is strangling the earth. So if you are to think and conspire that you are one, could it not be possible that you could influence this virus on behalf of others? Could it not be possible that you could help to heal others with your existence, your energy, your love, your knowledge that we are all one, and that we influence each other both positively and negatively? You have been taught that one person can make a difference, but rarely do you act on it. How about now? Do you think that now could be a good time to act alone? You wouldn't have to tell anyone that you believed in this idea, that you were participating in this idea. No one cares about you anyway, right? What you really think or feel? Or do they? Don't get confused by trying to figure out if people will accept you, your ideas, or not. Stick close to home, your heart, your knowing, your creativity, for in doing so, you'll find peace, serenity, happiness, and love. Don't look to others to tell you how you feel in this moment. But how do you feel? Can you feel the energy twinkling inside of you? Small, subtle vibrations of light begging to be noticed. Can you feel the rise in your energy as you focus on these small, subtle planes inside of you? Can you feel the growing excitement? No one told you how to feel. You just do. It is in the same way that you access these small currents of love and creation that you can access your heart and desire for all people to know what you know and feel what you are feeling right now. Safe, pure, happy, content, limitless, void of need, calm and centered, strong and whole. As you inhale deeper into this presence, feel the pleasure knowing you got here all by yourself. You didn't need to leave your home. You were able to find this peace deep inside of you by slowing down and noticing the small nuances of electricity that make you, you. It's true, some are burned out and can't settle into this space because they are too afraid, too sick, or too tired. For you, just listen. Do not force yourself to do anything, but breathe deeper, even if it hurts. Even if you have this virus or know someone that does, use your heart to help you breathe, to open up the tightness that contains the fear. Go right into it. Don't be afraid to feel. Inside the pain, light still exists. Inside the pain, there is still pleasure and safety and comfort. Feel the union of all of us around you, holding you and helping you, protecting you from your own fears of loss and suffering. Allow the tears to flow and the sadness to come for what you have lost and the temptation to start all over again. Let go of the fears where you have been idle and wish you hadn't been, or that you had overspent and now you are left afraid of ruin. Allow the feelings outside of your body to be felt, the love that is rolling into your space to lift you up and to hold you up. There is a life force that can carry you when you are not strong. There is a collective consciousness that can awaken you to love and wholeness and can carry you if you don't know the way. Use whatever beliefs you need to trust that you will arrive there safe and sound. And if you don't have any beliefs, then I offer you this. Just let go. Let go of the pain and the isolation that your brain has created that makes you think you're alone and that nothing exists outside of you. You have nothing to lose. No one will know but you that for a moment you gave up knowing all the answers or how the world works. Feel it now as it breaks away from your back, neck, and arms, from between your mind and your heart, from the bottom of your feet to your knees, and from your thighs and hips up through your waist, and finally to your breath. Feel the peace. Share this peace. Send it out to those you love and those that come to mind and those you don't know. Send it to your doctors and nurses, researchers and activists. Send it to your healers and teachers and wise men and women, to the indigenous cultures and to your ancestors, to the angelic realm and to those that guide and teach you in all realms. Send peace to every molecule, in every body, in every nation, and in every planetary system, and in every morsel of knowledge, infinite and unknown to you. Feel the expansion of you. Feel the expansion of love. Feel your existences as one love, one time for you. No one needs to know that it was you that healed the world. No one needs to know that you participated in the greatest epidemic ever that helped you to heal, that helped you to come alive and to thrive during this time. Don't let this be a good moment for you. Let this be the moment where you recognize your power, your strength, your existence, and your ability to influence the whole. And in doing so, you make a difference for everyone to become one. Welcome home. Okay, everyone, slowly come back into your body. Notice your feelings. Notice how quiet it is. Notice the peace. And feel that expansive heart of yours. Thank you guys for participating in this with me today. And if you like more meditations from me or more information, please come and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Peggy Romito, or find me on Facebook and join me there. And please, I hope you'll comment below and share with your friends if you're so inclined. And I leave you with peace. Have an amazing day.